This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, the game uses his one phone call with Dr. Dre. You know, sometimes with somebody, they'll give you a call like, hey, I haven't talked to Game in a while. Let me see what he's talking about. Maybe he needs help. He used it on a radio show where he was on Power 106, where he was challenged to see would Dre pick up for him. And he called Dre. I would have said, oh, no, those calls are reserved for something special. That's it. I would not use that Dre call for anything else. Because like Dre in the game, when they get together, it's special, and wow. I mean, Dre doesn't even mess with, that must have been old too, because Dre doesn't even mess with him no more. Like, he didn't put him in the Super Bowl. He talks about that Super Bowl thing, like, oh yeah, the right people were there. Like, he ain't even think about putting the game there. It's kind of sad what's going on here, okay? So, this is Travis Hunter. And he's been with this girl for like 5 years, and she's what it seems to be he's admitted that, hey, she said that he wasn't her type, right? Eventually she's gonna find her type and maybe cheat on him, right? She's probably with him because he's making a lot of money right now. He just won the Heisman Trophy. She didn't even stand up for when he got the trophy, and she was complaining when he was being gracious and taking pictures with fans and everything. Now, he seems like a good person. I just hope that it doesn't end in disaster for him. I'm not trying to come at him, but like sometimes you're blind to what's actually going on. I've been there. I'm sure you've been there. We've all been there, like you're just blind to what's going on. And the disaster happens, and everybody was warning you, but you didn't want to see it.
You ain't never had no girl, so why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. Talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be with me. Like, come on, man. Y'all go do something else with y'all life. Clickbait pages, y'all better stop. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, it's something bad gonna happen to y'all. Y'all keep doing that. Y'all better stop that. I ain't playing. Y'all better stop. All the clickbaiting pages. When we was sitting down and I was at my puppet shop, we was talking about my family. What was they gonna do while I was in there signing stuff? I had all my family there. And that's why she did. That's why she said she's gonna stay there so they can get stuff. That's why she said she's gonna sit there so they can get stuff, have fun there. She wanted to go back. They wanted to go back. Some of them want to go back to the hotel. Some of them didn't. Y'all trying to make everything. Y'all want everything for clicks. Like, stop that. That's crazy. Like, y'all hate on me and then y'all go and hate on my girl. Like, bro, I feel the same pain that she feel.
Okay. I mean, he's obviously in love with her. So, yeah, I just hope the best works. I don't think people are just reacting to what they see in public. If you didn't have all that in public, nobody would be able to react to anything. It'll be just about Travis Hunter, and that's it. Wack 100 disses Lefty Gunplay. He goes off on him because these two hate each other. Lefty Gunplay was just featured on Kendrick Lamar's album, and at the same time he dropped his own album that only sold 500 copies. He's not the hottest Mexican rapper in LA, that's for sure, okay? People are hyping this Lefty Gunplay guy up way too much because for the shock value. He's a gangbanging guy. He's a gangbanger. I don't care what he says in interviews. He's dissed. There's a tension between Mexicans and blacks in LA. That's duh. We all know that. But he says he would never let his daughter date a black. He said all that kind of stuff. Black guy. And it's like, dude, why say that in interviews? Even if you feel like that, Lefty Gunplay, why? Why? Why put that out there? Like, well, you're trying to be real? Sometimes it's not, and I think he's still young, right? Lefty Gunplay. And this is obviously a conditioning of environment, right? Like, that's probably what people feel in his neighborhood. maybe once he goes out and sees the world more, he'll have a different perspective on life, you know? It doesn't say how old he is. 28. See, he's young. Young and dumb, like we all were at one point, right? So anyways, Wack 100 goes off on him. Wack 100 is like 50-something, you know what I mean? I don't care what it says on the internet. He's got a... Why pick a fight with Lefty Gunplay, you know? So what does he say? He didn't even hit 4 digits. He sold no $1,000, just 500 equivalent of units. Da 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 da. Babe, I'm working, man. So yeah, Wack 100 and Lefty Gunplay, they got their issues. They've challenged each other to fight. We'll see if that happens, but I highly doubt that. You know, Wack 100 always threatens to pull up and beat people up, but never does. And I'm not saying he's, you know, it's like it's part of his thing. You know, it is what it is. You got to accept people for what they are, and Wack 100 is a troll, and he's a good troll. Okay, let's just call it what it is. Okay, like last night he went back and forth with top 5 for some reason. Anyone who will troll back with him, he'll entertain it, because especially if you got some notoriety, like top 5's linked to Drake. Yeah, that's a good back and forth. It's going to get on the blogs and everything. It keeps his name out there. It works. Little Woody, we talked about this before. He explains admitting to the lies about Young Thug as a hostile witness in the YSL Rico trial. So he got up there and he said he was lying about all the stuff that he said about Young Thug in the cooperation room, right, with the feds. Woody declined to comment on the aspect of the trial. He says, "If the first judge stayed on the case, I'm going to shut up," he remarked. From there, the two discussed when are we going to witness in the trial. This happened on Vlad TV if you want to watch it. He said he snitched on fake people. He says, when you use the word snitch be like, hey, Vlad flew me to New York to commit this act, and this was actually took place. The details were facts, right? But if you're sitting there protecting yourself or whatever things, and you just start lying and making up people and things that happened, I'm going to give him somebody else's name. And he says, basically, I told them that I was lying, and I gave him fake names and fake stories. I don't think his testimony hurt too many people, to be honest with you. Even though it was still trash person, right? Like Little Woody, this is not someone you want in your crew, okay? He arguably brought the heat on Young Thug. He was like their first person that was cooperating to help them, like, start make them even think they could start a Rico on Young Thug, just to be honest, like, that's what went on. He also talked about, like, Vlad, remember when I tried to charge you $50K for an interview? I guess he was trying to get $50K out of Vlad in the beginning, and Vlad ended up paying him like 10 to 20 or something like that, but whatever. He's making money off interviews now. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and I will check you guys in the next video.